Today yoruself is gonna help watch us cook. And now, we are going to make another pita bread recipe. This is the one that is easier to make, and also I kind of like the taste better than the first one that we made with King Caesar in it. So what you're going to do, I already made the sponge ahead of time. So you need 1 tablespoon of yeast, 1 cup of very warm water, and 1 cup of flour. And just whisk that together and let it sit for about 15 minutes. So 15 minutes has passed, and this is what it looks like. Now you're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. So let me get my tablespoons out.
It'll be exactly this brand.
I don't think I have half tablespoon. Anyway,
tablespoon right there.
yes. So we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons. If you don't have a half of a tablespoon spoon, just me. Now we're going to add 1 and 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Let's put that. So just mix that together really well into your sponge.
They call it a sponge.
Actually, why it's called a sponge. And then you're going to add up to about 2 cups of flour at a time. So it doesn't have to be exactly 2 cups of flour, so just keep on adding flour until you get the right consistency.
Wow, it looks like it's going to be good.
I actually like this recipe better than the other recipes just because it's easier to make and the taste is better, because the other recipe you have to bake it. It is still good, but I still like this recipe better. It's my preferable recipe.
So you're going to fry this one? Maybe fry?
Yeah, not fry. Just cook it in a skillet.
Oh, okay. All right. You're going to skilletize it.
Sometimes you have to scrape it off, because that's where some of the dough is.
For sure, is very interested in this.
So just keep on adding flour until you have the right consistency that you want. So this is probably going to be almost the last one that I add. So this is good right here. So just take the rest of the dough off of your spoon. And then wash my hands real quick.
Yoruself has a future in baking.
So now we're going to cover this with aluminum foil.
Okay.
And we're going to let it rise for about 2 hours.
2 hours?
It rises longer than the other one.
Why?
Longer. I don't know why. It's just a different recipe, I guess. just cover this with some aluminum foil.
Bye. Try better.
And then we'll come back when it has risen.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. Alright everyone, we're back, and now it has risen. Yours should have risen the pita bread for about 2 hours. We kind of forgot about it, so this has risen for more than 2 hours. So it's going to be huge, like this. Alright, next step, you're going to lightly flour your work surface. I'm using my silicone baking mat. Now, scrape all that out.
Doesn't look as tough as that first batch that we made.
Yeah, this one is very soft. Very sticky, but very soft. See how sticky that is? We might have to add some flour. Just kind of make it into a little shape first. So knead it for a little bit. Kind of have to lightly dust your hands with flour. Alright, now, get this out of the way a little bit. Just kind of squish it like that and make it into a shape. Just making some kind of like a rectangle oval kind of thing. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to take a knife or a pastry cutter and just cut it into 8 pieces. 8
Equal pieces.
Yes, equal pieces. Try to make it as equal as you can. This is very sticky.
I would like a bigger piece.
So you can just cut that in half. And put that in half. And then you're just going to dip these in your leftover flour and just shape into a ball. Very sticky. So just shape all of them into a ball. You can roll them into a ball, or you can do the official technique. Just pull it from the top and then tuck it underneath, like that.
Like this. Oh, nice.
And make it very smooth. So you can just roll it into a ball if you want to. You don't have to do it like this.
You're not an expert like you. Or Gorosaurus, yes. Gorosaurus knows how to make these. For one time, I think Gorosaurus got trapped in one. And we almost baked him. We were going to call him Pitasaurus.
So now they're all shaped into balls, and they should be kind of equal. Just 1 second.
I'm looking for the one that for me, the biggest one.
Now, you're going to take a pan about this size, and you're going to turn it on. Medium-high heat, so about right there. And now I'm just going to put a couple dots of olive oil in it. That's good. Just kind of spread it around the pan. Not too much oil, just a little bit. And if you have too much, you can light some of it. Just kind of spread it over. what you're going to do is you're going to take, this is a non-stick pan. Non-stick pans work best. And a non-stick spatula. Now, you're going to take a rolling pin. And you're going to dust it with flour. So just heat that up and dust it with flour a little bit. So we're just going to set some of these aside. Just focus on one. So you got this one. And just roll it into an oval shape until it is about 1/4 of an inch thick. Sometimes it will stick. So just kind of spread it out like that, and now you're going to transfer it to your pan. And then you're going to let it cook for about 2 or 3 minutes per side. And while it's cooking on each side, you're going to roll out the other one. So it'll puff up sometimes. Too sticky.
Flour's just there to make it so it doesn't stick, right?
Yes.
Somebody's hungry out there.
Alright, now, about ready to flip.
Ooh.
And it will get brown on the sides once you get used to cooking it. You might want to do it a little bit thinner than that first one right there.
Okay, so that looks like the finished product, isn't it?
Not yet. It's got to cook a little bit more and then it will be done.
Okay.
You have to make them kind of thin like this. Alright, now this is what it should look like. Just kind of keep on flipping it, and then you can transfer it to the plate. You can also cover it with a paper towel. So we're going to cover that up and let that one set. And now we're going to take the other piece that was rolled out, and just going to dump it in there.
Let's see what this one looks like. So look at that, it's ready for eating. Thank you.